microphone. I love it. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tori. If you're new here, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, what's up? So it is 2023 and I wanted to start this year doing something that is a bit different on my channel. You know, I do a lot of fashion hauls, beauty stuff, lifestyle stuff, which I'm still gonna do. I'm still gonna do it. But I also want to bring in another aspect of me, which is like my spiritual side, my mindful side, my, you know, weird thoughts side, and yeah, make videos about that content too. So if you're into what the title of this video is, which is manifesting and how to actually do it the correct way, then keep on watching. This video is all about manifesting. I am a supreme manifester. I manifest so much in my life. This apartment, my view, my life in LA, my body, my everything. Now, this is not to say my life is perfect, because my life is not perfect. There are still things that I want to develop more, things I don't have yet that I know are on the way, but that, you know, are just not here yet physically. But I think overall, I'm a manifesting queen, goddess, everything. So I have some tips for y'all. I don't want this video to be too long, so let's get right into it. So I see a lot of videos about manifesting on YouTube and all social media, and I think it's great. I think that everyone has the capabilities to manifest. I do think that there are certain external factors that, sorry, I'm looking down just to make sure my mic is micing. There are certain external factors that, you know, help you manifest better. I think it's really difficult to manifest when you are in stressful states. I think it's really difficult to manifest when you are facing poverty, violence. Oh, I'm gonna burp. It's really stressful to manifest when you are facing violence, poverty, abuse. Not that it's impossible, I don't want to say that, but it's difficult and it takes a lot more. However, I think anyone can manifest, and I think that we are shown examples all the time of people who are successfully manifesting. And from my experience, my research, these are the things that I think they do. I'm going to try to talk a little bit slower. I talk really fast. I'm from New York, and I did debate, so like I talk very fast, and with my hands, obviously. But all right. So I think that the first key to manifesting is to be very clear with yourself on what you actually want to manifest. Because there have been times where I'm like, I want something, and I do the steps that I know works when it comes to manifesting, and I get out, I'm like, oh, I was not clear enough. So if you want something, be very clear about what you want. I think the best thing to do is to write it down. Maybe meditate for a few minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, go on a walk, a hike, exercise, then come back to yourself, you know, light a candle, play some music, and really write down everything you think. And I think the key to this is to do so in a way that feels delusional, that feels like maybe right now it doesn't seem attainable, but this is what you want. Whether it's the career that you want, the home that you want, the partner that you want, the body that you want, you have to be very clear and direct. That's number one. Number two is what I think I find is missing from a lot of these videos, which is that like you need to like express gratitude for what you already have. I'm a firm believer that like you cannot get more. You cannot get more if you're not grateful for what you already have. And for me, expressing gratitude, I think, is life-changing, and I'll have another video on gratitude. But you want to be grateful for what you have. You want the universe, God, whoever you pray to, your ancestors, your spirit guides, all that fun stuff, to know that you're grateful for where you are, right? But you still welcome in more. And that's where like abundance coming. We'll have videos on all that too. But be grateful, you know, express gratitude for what you have, and then also express gratitude for what you receive. So when you're writing down your manifestations, your desires, when you are doing your prayer, asking God, the universe, your ancestors, your spirit guides, etc., to bless you with what it is that you want, you also have to be grateful for what you have and thank them for what you have. That's very key. Praying is actually next, so that's great. The third thing is that, you know, you do want to pray. And I think that prayer comes in many forms. For me, I personally pray often and all day, throughout the random times of the day, because I don't know, I just enjoy expressing gratitude, praying to my ancestors, to my spirit guides, to my angels, to myself. I'm a self-talker. I talk to myself a lot. So I pray. I like to pray by writing things down. I get on my knees and pray before bed. I'll pray while driving in the car. I think prayer is something that I don't hear as often as I'd like to when it comes to manifesting. You know, prayer does include everything I've stated. Like, you're reaffirming what you want. You are being clear. You are expressing gratitude. You're welcoming what's to come. You know, I think prayer is key when it comes to manifesting, praying and giving thanks for the life that you have, for what is coming your way. So if you are not praying right now, I suggest you start praying. Pray for everything that is coming your way. Pray for what you want in life. Pray for better days. Pray for others. Pray for people you know, people you just met, people you haven't talked to in a while but are still on your heart and your mind. Prayer is very important. And I wrote stuff down because I'm not playing with y'all. The fourth thing is visualizing yourself in what it is you desire, or putting yourself in, putting yourself in the place to kind of live out what you desire, if that makes sense. So if you want a new apartment, that's a luxury apartment, whatever, go on, or a house, go on house tours, go on apartment tours. They don't have to know you can't afford it yet. They don't have to know anything. Look your best, look really cute, dress like you live there, right? Dress the part, go on those tours. If you want a new car, right? A dream car. Like before I got my Tesla, I would go test driving. I would take my ass on the train to Santa Monica, go test drive Teslas. I would test drive them as much as I wanted, because I wanted to feel myself in that car. I wanted to visualize myself in that car. For that hour that they let me test drive it, that was my car. And I think that's really, you know, just helpful because I got the car, period. Another thing, you know, like we all create vision boards, but if there's something you really, really want, make that your screensaver, right? Print it out and hang it up on your wall, a place you're going to see it every day. I actually haven't made my 2023 vision board yet, but that's because I'm trying to figure out what I really want on my vision board. But I believe in making digital and physical vision boards. So I have a vision board from last year that I hung up in a space where I see it every single day, and so many of those things happened. So I think I'm gonna like build on last year's vision board with this year's vision board, not change it too much, but also like just update some things, right? Anyways, visualize it. Print out the picture of that car, that new job. If you know, when you apply for a job and you really want that job, print it out, like the job application, print out the logo, whatever. If you know how to doctor things, like, you know, go on Canva and like put that's your new job title, or print it out, hang it up somewhere, put it under your pillow, whatever you need to do to like visualize it. That helps so much with manifesting. It really does. Visualization is key. Meditate and see yourself in it, you know. Also what I put down is like dress the part. Like if you want to be something, wear outfits like that, you know. Start buying certain things that allow you to act like you're in that role even if you're not. So my camera was overheating, so I'm going to speed through this because it's also just getting really long. Be proactive, right? Keep working and doing what you know that you need to do to get what you want. I think it's like if you want a new job and you want a specific job, you still need to keep applying to other jobs. It's like Newton's first law, right? The law of physics. And I apply this to my life. An object in motion stays in motion. That's the second law. The first law is an object won't move until there's another force acting upon it, causing it to move, right? So I remember in physics, which I took physics in high school, if you have something that's a ball that's just stuck right in the middle of the floor, the ball's not going to start moving unless you kick it or there's another ball that propels it forward, right? If you are just stuck standing there, nothing's going to happen. You are the force that needs to get you moving, right? So if you are the energy you're also the force that gets you moving. Now, there are also people that can help push you, but you have to start moving. And I 100% believe that if you start moving, you know, and start doing what you need to do that will help you get what you want or where you want, even if it's not the same path or the same thing, or it doesn't feel like it aligns, you have to do it. You have to keep going. You have to be in motion. If you want a new car, you have to save for that car. You know, you have to make sure that you have everything you need for that car. It's a bit tough to explain. I'm not like haven't fully fleshed out how this like law truly applies in words, but I 100% feel that that law applies to life and applies to manifesting. The last thing is that you really have to believe. You know, I think it's really tough sometimes. You know, I come from poverty, single mother household. I lived in the projects most of my life, right? And I come from an urban environment. I didn't have it as worse as some people, of course, but I come from that circumstance. And I've also had things in my life where, you know, I could have gone down a different path, but I've always believed that I was someone who was destined for something else. Like, I don't think I'm going to be the richest person. I'm not going to be the most famous, the most beautiful. I'm not going to be the most anything, right? But I am always going to be the best version of myself at any given time. And that has always been my goal. And I believe in that. And I believe that one day I would live in LA. And I believe that one day I would have a job that pays me really well and puts me on a trajectory to make more money. I believe that, you know, one day I would really get to a place in my mind where I felt happy and good and sane and like, you know, and so I got into therapy and I did the work. Like, you have to believe in it. You know, there are things right now that I know that I want to manifest, and I have to do all these things. This is why I'm making this video, because I'm in the same place as so many people who are watching this. Like, we have these things that we want, and we have to get to figuring out how to get them. So you really have to believe. You have to believe outside of what your circumstances are, outside of what your family is, outside of who you think you are and how you show up. You know, there will be obstacles, and sometimes, you know, what you want, you may not always get it. Like, that's also okay. But even in the journey of wanting something and not getting it, you'll learn and you'll figure something else out. You know, if you believe that you're put on this earth to live a great life, it's not that you're not going to suffer, right? Because everyone suffers. But if you believe that you're put here to be happy in the end, to be content, to really be the best version of yourself, I think that's what's really helpful. So, to end this video, because I gotta go to Trader Joe's because my dog ain't got no food and I need food for the week and it's getting late and I cleaned all day. But anyway, okay. The keys to manifesting from Tori are: be very clear about what you want, express gratitude, pray often and for you and everyone else, visualize yourself experiencing what it is that you want, whether it's physically putting yourself in those spaces or meditating on what it is that you want and seeing yourself in your mind. Be proactive, keep working. You know, yeah, like, people who never quit will always win. People who hustle the right way, the best way, will always win. So those are my kind of keys to manifesting the right way. Okay, I don't want to say the right way, but how I've been able to successfully manifest so much in my life and how I'll continue to manifest. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment below what are some ways that you like to manifest and how do you, get what you want out of this life. Share some tips and tricks. Yeah, and share this with someone who you know needs it or would benefit from hearing it. Thank you for watching. Bye.